I like it my way. I
Uh-oh.
love that song, don't you?
I do.
I love it.
Amber, you did your thing, girl.
Shout out to Miss Amber.
Reno.
Reno.
That is
You know what? I went to Reno. Let me just quick sidebar today. Thank you guys, by the way, for joining us back on the morning tea.
Mhm.
I'm Mikey.
I'm Nia.
So real quick today, I was on the transit this morning,
Oh, goodness.
and what was a moment of racial injustice, I felt it. I felt it today. This lady came on the train. She was like middle-aged, old, like Hispanic, quasi-white lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she got on the train, and it was me and this other black guy. We were sitting on opposite sides of the train. One seat next to us open.
Okay.
So she looked around, and this white man's just ma'am, you come sit down. She stood. She just walked on the train and stood. She saw the seats there and just stood. The white guy got up and was like, ma'am, you take a seat. And then she took the seat.
Mm.
In that moment, let me tell you, I was proud to be a Negro, because I was like, look, lady, I don't want your big butt sitting next to me. So I'm happy. Please, segregation for what? Thank you. She was fat.
Oh my God.
She was her own buddy at camp, I bet. Like, come on now.
Oh my God.
So,
It's a lot that goes down on the transit in Chicago.
yes, it do.
Too much.
The rats. All right. So, we got our first topic. Kanye. Kanye. Nobody likes him no more. It's like being the bulimic girl in high school. Nobody likes you. So, it's it's like you threw up on everything, and now everybody's just
I don't know though. I don't know. I see what he's trying to do, but it's like he's doing because he's basically, I guess he's trying to like build Chicago back up and
I'm sorry, but
ask
his
Trump
name is.
for the resources.
I'm sorry, but Chance is already doing that. So Kanye, you can take a little break. You can take a break.
And I think now that you said that too, I think that's what's that's what put fire under Kanye, because Chance is like younger and he's doing way more than what Kanye is doing when he first came out. And I think Kanye trying to make a change, but yeah, Chance pretty much got to.
It's like, okay, the list of people who don't even like him as follows: Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Pete Davidson and the cast of SNL, D.L. Hughley, I could keep going, everybody, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Wendy Williams, Wendell Williams even doesn't like him. Yeah, I threw some shade at Wendell.
Yeah. Well,
Williams.
Everybody throw shade at Wendy.
Letter of the day is the letter P.
Don't get started.
She's shaped like the letter P.
Oh my.
Well, there goes my media career.
Oh yeah. Leave Wendy alone.
Wendell?
Leave her alone.
Him?
Kanye, Trump.
So he had this meeting. Here's the one thing I will say. What is it? Kim Kardashian, when she went to go get that grandmother who was put in prison for like life for a first-time drug offense, that's something where I can understand the Kardashian West plan coming into full effect. But but this whole thing, he got, girl, I'm telling you, we was back at the plantation. He got that "Make America Great Again" hat on, going, I felt like a superhero. I felt alive. I'm like, oh Lord. Just so we all know, the black delegation is still trying to trade him. So far, white folks, the white delegation don't want him. The Asian delegation don't want him. The Hawaiian delegation don't want him. They usually take everybody. They usually not discriminatory, but they don't want him. Nobody will. And by the way, everybody, please go on Facebook and follow the black delegation. I'm telling you, if America can be great again, it's on that site. I'm telling you. You got white people, blacks, Asians, everybody coming together, and they all saying we don't want Kanye. I remember our last draft pick. We got rid of Stacey Dash. They took her.
Well,
They took her.
Yeah, she had to go.
She had to go.
Yeah.
I think they wanted Ellen DeGeneres, but I think we already have Ellen. Who? You know who I want? Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy?
You don't know who Tom Hardy is? Inception?
Oh!
The sexy
one?
God,
He was big.
And then he played Bane in Dark Knight.
Okay.
There we go. Matt, just the one white person in the studio, Matt. He was like, I know my white people. But no, Matt, I'm telling you, and ladies, again, sisters, white men are coming back in style. They coming back in style. I'm just saying. Mikey over here looking at me like, you on your own with that one.
You asked me, they never went out. I'm down with the swirl, okay?
I'm down.
I am down with the swirl.
So we actually gonna jump into some other tea. The Ladies of the Real, which I love that show.
I do. I haven't watched it. I've been a little busy, but when I get some downtime, I do watch it.
Jenny Mai, or is it May? She got divorced and now she's like, my Freddie is betraying me. I'm like, okay. But no, this all goes with Tamar Braxton. So y'all, if you guys watched a certain radio show, The Breakfast Club, the cast of the entire cast of The Real went on The Breakfast Club. See, love Chicago, right? Just even at 9 o'clock in the morning, there's a crackhead out there robbing a bank. So, so what happened was The Real was on The Breakfast Club, and they talked about, a lot of stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that came up was the firing of Tamar Braxton. And, it's a back and forth. Lonnie Love, she speared the whole conversation. She was just like, Tamar started ignoring us. She started acting funny. And then she got on Instagram and said we backstab her. And her quote is, and this is the thing that she said really broke the straw that camel's back. The quote is, and I quote, I got on a plane to Atlanta and guess who's in front of me in first class? Tawanda Braxton. She told me they did an emergency episode of Braxton Family Values and said, you need to see the episode. I had a person that worked at WeTV. The person that worked at WeTV contacted me and said, you are being named, the girls are being named. And I called my attorney and I said, you got to call WeTV and let them know that they're naming us. We're gonna have legal action. That's defamation of character. Now Lonnie, she's claiming that, but Tawanda, she clapped back. Tawanda went on Instagram and said, what I'm not willing to do is allow anyone to create this session. I absolutely was on the flight with comic Lonnie Love. And how many years ago was this conversation? I'm amused at how the statements were paraphrased. It was never a heads up. And as soon as I saw Lonnie on the flight, I immediately contacted Tamar to let her know. The interview circulated that I'm included is BS. And she also added, why feel compelled to keep mentioning Tamar when that pertains to a talk show? I guess they are her biggest fans. Y'all should ask Tamar to come back since she's a hot topic. If that don't sound like your big sister, like, y'all can't have my little sister, but she is available Monday through Friday from like, if that don't sound like big sister problems, big sister stepping in.
I definitely thought this was over though. Like, I don't.
Well, and this is why I love Charlamagne. I swear, for a straight man, he is as messy as a queen.
Oh, of course.
He is messy.
Messy king.
Messy.
You understand?
He is just messy. I mean, like, I don't get it, but it's
so
like
basically they were saying that Lonnie Love she seen Tawanda on the plane and they had a conversation and Lonnie Love was saying that she don't want to get blamed for Tamar's actions.
Pretty much. And on their side, on the Tamar Braxton side, they're saying, well, Lonnie Love was, the whole cast was being rude and that they didn't really want to include Tamar. Lonnie says this all happened now because Tamar met them and said, I should have been with you guys when they won their Emmy. But from what Lonnie said, Tamar was one of my dogging them before the Emmy win.
I can believe that.
I don't know.
I can believe that.
But here's what I do need. I need Tamar Braxton to start walking around here looking like the Hamburger Man. That's what I also need. Because she... It's like Michael Jackson after the surgery.
You don't like her face?
She don't even like her face. She don't even like her face.
She looks cute with her bald. You don't like the bald look? And how she, she gets it lined up and she still has her face beat, She wears it nice.
Beat is the right word for that face. Walking around here looking like the Papa.
Terrible.
While her sister trying to play the Princess of Pop. Get on out of here.
Oh my God. Who trying to play the Princess of Pop? You talk. On that note, we're going to take a quick break.
And when we come back, we have the Swiss Army knife of media, and I'm telling you all, he's going to be the next king. Hey. And also, I'm happy to have him on the show because that also means I'm not getting sued for name infringement and copyright. So we're going to be right back with Mr. Mikey Everything.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the Morning Tea.